it's Jerry here from Jerry's Tech Corner, and today I am going to explain to you the top four most productive apps from Google that I think would be useful in your life. So let's jump right in. The first app is Google Crowdsource. Google Crowdsource is an app to answer short questions for image label verification, handwriting recognition, smart camera, and sentiment evolution. So you can answer these short questions when you have free time, when you're in the bus, in the train, or if you... So in image label verification, I can choose what topics I want. Example, I can choose tractor, and they will ask me whether this image contains a tractor. If this image doesn't contain a tractor, just tractor, just press no. If there is, press yes. So you have to be honest with Google Crowdsource. So it's better if you are honest. And if you do not know the answers, you can just skip previous answer if you want to go back. So this is image label verification. The next section is handwriting recognition. In handwriting recognition, Google will ask to you what is these words, and you have to type it out. If you do not know what's the answer, I can just press skip. Or if you want to go back, I just can type previous. So if I think this words is drugs, I can just send. And this is how you do the handwriting recognition. And you can choose each language. So I choose English, and I can add what language that I'm fluent in as well. In the next section, sentiment evolution, is Google is asking your feelings when you read this sentence. So what price could be less and fit smaller than actual size? But if I do not know this answer, I can just press skip. If I feel sad, content, or happy, I can just tap sad or happy, and you can choose what language you want this in. So which language I'm fluent in, I can add it in here as well. In image capture, this is the area where I can send my images to Google for Google Crowdsource people to verify my image. And in smart camera, I can take photo of food, of any objects that I want, and I can post it to Crowdsource page. And in Crowdsource, you've got an achievement section. Achievement where you can see your levels. When you do more tasks, you will contribute more levels. So you have different type of contribution, where level 1 you have 25 contribution, level 2 50 contribution, and so on and so forth. So when you go by level, there are different rewards like level badge, community newsletter, upvotes and accuracy that's unlocked, and more when you reach higher levels like level 10 and level 13. The next area is leaderboard, which we can see who is leading in Crowdsource in the world globally. And you can see your uploads, where you upload images through smart camera. So as you can see, I've uploaded some image through image capture. And in settings, I can choose my language. I can use cellular or Wi-Fi for upload pictures, and I can download questions as well. So this is Google Crowdsource. Let's move on to the next app. All is Google Tasks. If you do not know what the icon, this is Google Tasks. You can install in the Play Store or the App Store, and you need a Google account to use Google Tasks to save your tasks. And in your tasks, you can create a list. So I've got two different lists. So these are my tasks, and I got another specially list for my chores. So to add a task, just tap the plus icon and type your task. So I've got one task ready, and I can customize this task. I can choose whether this goes under my chores list or my own personal task. I can add details in here. I can add the date and time for Google to send a push notification to my phone, and I can even add subtasks. This is a recent update they've also did for Google Tasks as well. So recent subtasks, I can just type any task as well. So you can add more subtasks as well as you wish. If you want to delete a task, you can just tap the X icon, and there you go. And there you go. make food and make bread. So there are my subtasks. So to just check off a task, I can just check off. So this can be really productive for you to plan out your task, and if you want Google to remind you, or in case you have forgotten it, so you can always use this app Google Tasks to help you remember all your tasks that you need to do. And in the three dotted section, you can sort your list by my order. You can rename this list, you can delete this list, and you can choose your theme to dark theme or system default. So this is Google Tasks. The next app I'm introduced is Google Keep. Keep all my notes that I want, checkboxes, drawings, recordings, videos, or images. So you need a Google account to save your notes as well. And here you've got all my notes here. These are my pin notes and my other notes down here. So to add a note, you can just tap on the plus sign and you can add your notes. And you can just type whatever notes you want to type here. And you can even add a notification for your note. I can set the place, the time, and I can ask to repeat it, whether weekly, monthly, or yearly. So this is how you can add a note through Google Tasks. I can also pin this note. When I pin this note, this will appear here, above here, pinned. And in here, and in my notes, I can add a photo, an image, drawing, a recording, or checkboxes. Checkboxes is something like Google Tasks as well, but it's a bit different because there's checkboxes. And in here, you can change the color of your note to different colors, which are very beautiful and appealing to the eye. I can even add collaborators to my note, so who can view my note. And I can even share this note as well. And if you want a shortcut to add an image, you can just see at the bottom here, you got different. I can add an image, a voice recording down here. You can see here. And I can also rearrange my notes to be in a horizontal column or in blocks like this. And in the hamburger menu, I can see my different notes, my notes, reminders, labels to label what notes under homework. So these are my homeworks. I can label it here. I can create a new label. I can see my archive. I can see my trash as well. In the settings, I can see I can change the theme of Google Keep Notes. So look at the dark theme, it's more appealing to the eye. And I can have reminder defaults so morning will be 8 a.m, afternoon will be 1 p.m, evening will be 6 p.m. I can change it always. So this is Google Keep Notes. The next app I'm going to introduce is Google Calendar. It is an ordinary calendar app, but it has actually more functions that I would recommend you to use than your own phone calendar app. So in Google Calendar, there are a lot of functions that I'll show you. So in Google Calendar, you can see your calendars in a schedule section, in a day form. I can see my day, 3 days, a week, a month where I can see everything detailedly as well. But I'm going to choose schedule because schedule looks better. So in Google Calendar, I love the animations. Look, all these nice animations, and they can show me my planner easily. And this is what I love about Google Calendar, and it's going to be very productive to you as well. So to add an event, you can add an event here. You can add a task. You can add a reminder. You can add a goal, or you can add an out of office event in your calendar. So to add an event, I can give my event a name. Say the event is Chinese class. So I can choose what Google account I can save this event to. I can add the end time and the start time. I can add people to see the event as well. And I can even add a Google Meet conferencing, which is very good because you can't do this in your own ordinary phone calendar. And I can also choose to have a Google Meet conferencing or a Zoom meeting as well. I can add a location, I can add notification, I can choose what color I want, I can add description, attachment, and so on and so forth. So this is how you create a event in Google Calendar. Next section is to create a task. So to create a task, I can give a task title. So this is my task. I can save which Google account I want this to be saved at. I can add the details. I can add notifications, and I can save it. So it will be in my calendar. So as you can see, I've got the Chinese class here. It will help me add an animation over here, a very nice animation as well. And the next section is to add a reminder. So the add a reminder is a very basic reminder. Google will just remind me what time the Google will remind me of this reminder. So after I done doing my reminder, I can save and more. I'll just discard it. The next section is a goal. So in goal, I can choose what type of goals, like schedule sessions for my goals at good time. So I can have exercise. So I can do running, yoga, okay, my body moving. I can choose a lot of different things. So example, build a skill. What do I want? Example, I say learn to code, and they'll ask me how often. Example, 3 times a week, 50 minutes. What's the best time? So Google will plan out an event for me. That it will schedule events for 3 sessions a week, 15 minutes morning, and I can save it to tab it here. But I do not want to save it because I'm just showing you guys. So you can do other things as well, family and friends, me time, organize my life, or doing exercises. The next section is out of office. So you can choose an out of office reminder for you from what date to what date, and you can automatically decline existing and new meetings. You can decline any events because you're out of office. So you can save this, but I'm not saving it. So that wraps up with our apps that I've got to introduce with you all. I hope you really find these apps really very productive. So Google also recently updated the new Google Keep Notes icon and the new Google Calendar icon. But I'll say I actually prefer the previous icon for Google Calendar because I don't think this icon looks nice for Google Calendar. So let me know what you think in the comments below of my video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!